Guys, welcome back to Industrialist. I had some slight technical issues yesterday and I made loads of progress on my main world, but my footage just wasn't usable. Okay, so before we get on to learning logic, which I am genuinely quite scared for, I'm gonna quickly catch you up with what I did. As you can see, I have a very big farm. It's big. Yes.
That's what she said.
For those of you who are well versed in Industrialist, you will probably already notice that it is a gearbox farm, and it is big. This thing took me so long. I'm genuinely still quite upset that the footage died, but here we are. So, this farm makes one gearbox a second, I believe, maybe more. And all of these gearboxes are going into these 10 research station 3s, although, yes, they're not powered properly. I know. There's something that I'm currently struggling with. Because I have so much stuff in my world, I'm running out of power. So, I'm just gonna let my research points go up because, you know, my threshold's pretty big. It's fluctuating because nothing's powered properly, but that's fine. Because I think if I just wait it out, I should get enough to get Research Station 4. Yes, I want it. For 250,000 research points. I should be able to get there. It'll take a while. And I just thought to fill that time, I'm gonna learn logic. Okay, it is time. I researched it ages ago because I tried to set up a logic gate for my pollution scrubber things. And I failed well and truly, so I kind of gave up. But I'm going to give it another go. I've been sent a manual called Logic Components Tutorial. And this thing is apparently a masterclass guide that will fully show me how in-game logic and its components work. And obviously how to use them. So yes, I'm very scared. Apparently logic uses binary, which is a counting system that consists of zeros and ones. I think I knew that. And in binary, each digit in a string is called a bit, and each position is a power of 2. For example, 2 to the power of 0, 2 to the power of 1, and so on. So for example, the number 0101 in binary would translate to 5. Okay. I think that makes sense. Yeah, that does make sense. And then here's a visual example. Thank you very much. That helps. Logic power. Logic power is used to control any logic component in the game, which goes from simple logic gates all the way over to immense circuitry that you can make. Logic power is obtained through running regular power through a resistor. You may also notice while tinkering with any logic component that most of them have inputs and outputs that don't require a flow of power above 1 mF per second. This is because most of the gates and inputs require little to no power to operate. Ticks. The logic ticks in-game, not to be confused with performance ticks, are how logic gates or components measure time and duration of an input/output. The base tick value is 1/6 of a second. This means that 6 ticks are the equivalent of 1 second. Okay. And then we have the resistor. Oh, yes. I've put down resistors before. I don't think that makes me well versed in logic though. The resistor is the most essential component, providing logic power for every component and serving as a base for every circuit. Logic power can be obtained through this, with the process being simply inputting your regular power source through the input, and you get a steady flow of 6 kmF per second of logic power for your needs. And look, they've given a nice little drawing. Thank you guys. Apparently bigger circuits may need 2 or more resistors if the power required exceeds the limit. I don't think that's going to be me today. And then we have logic gates. With the game containing 12 logic gates total, it's natural that some might get confused about what they do or how they work. But in this page, you will learn how to use them with no issue. Okay, yay. AND gate. The AND gate is a component that outputs the logic AND signal of both the inputs. Oh, I'm already confused.
What?
The AND gate will only output a signal when both of its inputs are powered simultaneously. Visual representation. So yellow equals on. So if we have no signal going through either, then there's no signal coming out. If we have one signal going in, nothing else going in on the other, nothing comes out. And obviously, so you need both. Okay, that actually does help. The visual does help. Thank you. The OR gate. The OR gate is a component that outputs the logic OR signal of both the inputs. The OR gate will only output when either one of its inputs are powered or both simultaneously. Oh, I see. So it's the AND gate But if one signal is going in one input and nothing going in the other, then it will still output a signal. I don't know if I'm being stupid and that's the right way to word it or not, but here we are. Not gate. Now thinking about it, I should probably try this. That's what helps me learn. Okay, I need to try what I've already learned. All right, where's my logic business? The AND gate. I mean, first things first, I need a resistor. I'm gonna probably just do lights and stuff because that's probably a good way to visualize it. I'm just gonna steal power from here. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. So we have power going into this 500 kmf. And so we're getting 50 kmf from this power node that I guess goes into logic. So a logic button creates a signal. So this might be a good chance to try the AND gate. Yes, because, yeah, wait 1 sec, guys. I have a plan. If I input this to here, so I can now send this signal from this to one of the inputs on the AND, and I want this to output to a light. A white LED. If I click this, then the white LED shouldn't light up. Yes, because there's no signal going in here, but there is a signal trying to get through on this side. So if I then put the output of this button into both and click it, yes. Oh my goodness. Look how good I am. I'm a pro at this. So this works. I now understand. Now let's do the OR gate. So if I connect this to one of the inputs and then obviously connect the lights, it should go through, even though it's connected to one. Yes. And obviously, if nothing's going in, then obviously nothing happens. All right. I kind of understand. The NOT gate. The NOT gate outputs the logic NOT signal of its input. What? The NOT gate will output only when its input is not being currently powered. Oh, wait, so if a signal's going in, then nothing's gonna come out. But if a signal isn't going in, then an output will come out. Oh, I see. The gate also needs external logic power source to provide an output whenever its signal input is not being powered. Okay, that does make sense. This can come from a resistor or any other logic component that outputs a signal. Okay, I'm gonna quickly try that out now. Let's find it. So let's just connect our power source to here. Obviously, we want to connect the output to the lights. So the lights are on because there's no input here. So if I connect this button and press it, then the light will switch off momentarily. Okay. Yes, I understand. I want to create something cool by the end of this, but something tells me I'm just going to get confused. I've now made a strobe light. Yes. NAND gate? N-AND gate? I don't understand. The N-AND gate, I'm going to call it the NAND gate. I don't know if that's actually how you pronounce it, but it will output the logic NAND signal of its inputs. What? NAND gate works in a similar way to the AND gate, but instead of requiring both of its inputs to be on for it to output a signal, now it needs both of the inputs off to output any signal. Oh, okay, so that's why it's got a power input here, like the NOT gate. Like the NOT gate, the NAND gate needs an external logic power source at all times to provide enough power when it's outputting. Visual representation, so nothing's going in, signal goes out. Okay, yeah, no, I kind of get it. Although, if I want to build anything, I'm going to need this guide so bad. And then we have the NOR gate. The NOR gate is a gate that outputs the logic NOR signal of its inputs. The NOR gate will only output a signal whenever both of its inputs are off. So if one or both of its inputs are powered, then the output signal will be cut. NOR gates require an external logic power. Yep. Okay, that makes sense. And then we have the XOR gate. It is a logic component that outputs the logic XOR signal of both the inputs. The gate will only output when one of its inputs is powered. This means that if you power both of the inputs simultaneously, it won't output. The X in XOR means exclusive, which means that it only outputs when exclusively one input is powered. Okay, that makes sense. Visual representation makes sense. Logic adder, oh man. Now thinking about it right. With the knowledge that I have, could I make a logic gate? Probably not. Wait, let me find in the manual real quick where the pollution meter logic business is. Okay, I found the logic breaker, which I think is what we use because we basically want to cut the power off to the scrubbers when our pollution level is at a certain value. So the logic breaker works by holding a power current until a signal is inputted. The breaker will only let power through if the logic node is being powered with a constant flow of logic power. This is indicated by the latch that sits above the 2 orange plates that conduct power. If the latch is up, no power currently flowing through. If the latch is down, the power will flow through as normal. Players can also set a custom buffer capacity for the breaker by simply walking up to it and setting the value in MF, and it is possible to reduce the maximum power hold capacity of the breaker. Okay, I say we try and do that now. Let's delete this stuff. And where am I going to put the breaker? Probably in between these 2 poles. So let's cut the power like this. Now I need the breaker. So here to there, that works. Although now thinking about it, 750 kmf can flow through here, but I have like 4 mmf coming through the total of this pole and into here. I don't know if this is going to work. I'm going to just figure out the logic first and then see if it's fine. So currently, no power is coming through because the breaker is open. And for it to be closed, a signal of logic needs to be continuously going in. So how do I do that? Because you need the pollution gate, output signal if the range is outside of the set value, which is in percentage. Okay. So I'm going to need a resistor real quick. And obviously this needs to be powered as well. Let me just steal some power from there. Put this into the input. And then this needs to go. Actually, wait, no, I won't connect it yet. Let's interact. So the minimum value. But then there's this. Let me have a look at the tutorial real quick. The pollution gate. The pollution gate is a very important component when talking about complex setups that might involve tree management or scrubbers. Oh no. So it's complex. Okay. The pollution meter has 4 options, with them being minimum value enable on or off, and then the maximum value enable on or off. Minimum value is the value where the pollution percentage should be before deactivating. Minimum value enable just toggles between sending a signal at the minimum value. Okay. Maximum value is the same thing as minimum, but it needs to be higher than the latter. Yeah, that makes sense. Maximum value enable is the exact same except for its maximum value. Oh no. See, this is too much maximum minimum. It's hurting my brain. It also needs an external logic power source to operate. Okay. I say we just try it. Minimum value. So if I want it to stay between 45 and 50%, I set minimum value to 45. Oh wait, no, it's negative 45. What am I doing? So negative 45 to maybe negative 40 then. And then if I press confirm, let's see, is there a power output? No. See, that's... Oh, wait, that makes sense, right? Because my pollution right now is... Let me just check. Yeah, so wait, what? Oh, wait, yeah, no. So my pollution's going up, but it's negative 160, so that's too low. See, I need a way to test this, though, so I know that it's actually working. I'm going to set my maximum value to negative 150, and obviously minimum to negative 1000 or whatever, just so I can test it. So confirm, and it's not outputting. That's strange. Because if my maximum value is negative 150 and my pollution is negative 159. Oh, wait, that's low. I'm getting really confused with my negatives and positives right now because it's maximum, but it's negative. And so let me change it again. 160, confirm. Wait, I don't understand. And it's not outputting a signal. Do I need to turn it on and then turn this on as well and press confirm? Oh, okay. It closed. So if my calculations are correct, if my graph then reaches negative 160, oh wait, no, it'll go all the way up to negative 1000, right? So let's make it so it's a value that we'll be able to test it on. So let's do negative 161. So there's just 1%. When it reaches negative 161, it should open again? Maybe? I don't know. I guess we shall just see. All right, we're almost on negative 160, so it should keep going down. Oh, wait. No, did it open? It opened. Oh, wait, what? But I'm confused because my maximum value was... Oh, wait, no, my minimum value is 161. So I'm a bit lost, guys. I feel like I should be understanding it. I'm just confusing myself. So when the power stops going into these things, why is power still going? Is it just because there's still some left over? Oh, wait, no, it is draining now. Just give it a sec. I don't understand. I've been stood here for like a minute and nothing's switching off. How are you guys getting power? There's nothing coming out. These things should be dying, no? Hello? It died the first time. Okay, they are draining. It's just... Oh, they're draining from here and then it's kind of going along this big row of scrubbers. So that's fine. I don't think these are working anymore. Oh, wait, no, they are. What? Oh, no, it is going down. It's just going down really slow. So if you look at these... Oh, yeah, they're dead. These are dead. Okay. I think it just takes a minute. Also, excuse how many cables I have in this world. It's slightly embarrassing. I'm too lazy to build new power sources whenever I build stuff, so I just drag the power across the whole map. All right, let's see. Oh my goodness. Hello. This is a crazy graph. So this works. Oh, yay. I want to set the time thing to 1,000. Okay, maybe 200. Because I want to be able to see it go up and down. Okay. Whoa, wait. So it dropped below 160 and the break is now closed. So yeah. It works. I just need to set it to the correct values. So it needs to be -46 and then -45. And then if I press confirm, it closes. What? It shouldn't have closed because it's not in between those values. What? I feel like I've misunderstood something. Do I need to switch this off and press confirm? Oh, minimum value. I swear there's something in the manual. One sec. So minimum value is the value where the pollution should be before deactivating. I don't understand. This is just really melting my brain away. Minimum value enable just toggles between sending a signal at the minimum value. What? So do I need to wait until it gets in between and then I turn it on? Wait, that might be it. I just need to wait for my scrubbers to switch off again, and then I guess I'll just keep an eye on it. Oh, this is so painful. I feel like there's probably a much easier way of doing this, but my brain it's not working with this. It's like, I just don't understand. Because it worked when my pollution was in between the two values that I set on here, and both the maximum value and minimum value was on. So it was working then. So what I'm thinking of doing is just waiting for it to get in between -45 and -46%, and then just turning the minimum value back on again. So this is going to stay open. Therefore, this won't be getting any power. And my pollution will go up, and I'm going to wait for it to get to -45. Yes. I think that works. There's probably a much better way of doing it, but I do things the lazy way. An industrialist. Okay, fellas. Now thinking about it, what's the point in waiting when I can just increase my pollution at an astonishing rate by just dumping residue? I'm not griefing, I promise. This is controlled dumping. So I think I've got residue over here. I literally just deleted the residue from my scrubbers and then I realized, oh yes, that is nice amount of residue for my burning time. Let's delete these pipes real quick so I can put some liquid burners right next to it like this. All right, this should work nicely. Let's see how it does. What it do? Where it come from? What about buttered sausage? Oh my goodness. Hey man, that's pretty good. I mean, look, we're gonna get to -45% in no time. It's actually gonna be quite difficult to catch this. I might struggle. This is definitely speeding up the process. 5,000% per hour is a crazy number. I think on my previous stream, we got to like 100,000 pollution per hour, which was nuts. Thanks to everyone who joined. It was insane. All right, -90%. What? Why did it just spike? What? Oh, have we run out? No, I need more. I need more pollution. All right, let's do that again, but with my next thing. Pretty sure we have another one here. Oh, yes. 100,000 residue. Let's plonk the liquid burners down. I'm just going to go 2 so it does it a little bit slower because I need to catch it. Okay. So let's put this down. How's our pollution looking? 52% per hour. That's pretty good. Let's watch it go up again. Boom. Okay, 2,000. That's more manageable. So now it's going up like around 1% per second, kind of. A bit less, actually. We're negative 49. Let me delete 1 so it slows down. 47, 46, 45, and boom, I'm going to delete it there. Okay, negative 45. Let's go over to our breaker and switch on the minimum value now. And let's see what happens. Hello, switch on. Okay, so it's closed. The break is now closed. Let's see what happens. This is... Oh my goodness, look at the graph. Let's do 1,000 seconds. Ah, yes, the chaos. Anyway, let's see what's happening. Okay, so pollution's going down. I hope this works, because if not, then this has just been a big waste of time. So I think when it gets below negative 45, then I think the break... Oh, wait, what? It's open, so it's off. But obviously, these things take a while to switch off, so that is fine. I'm just going to keep an eye on it and see if it's good. All right, so now the scrubbers have actually lost their power after this break has been open for like 2 minutes. My pollution's going up, so let's see what happens. We're almost at exactly negative 45. Oh, yeah. Okay, so it closes. And then the scrubbers get power. Oh, hey, it works. No way. Oh, well, thank goodness for that. I feel like a genius. Look at me, I'm a logic pro. Even though this is genuinely the most simple thing in existence, I'm proud of myself, okay? No one's going to take this away from me. Now, after doing all of that, I came over to my research station 3s, and I noticed that most of them are off, which is really bad. And I also noticed that we're lacking in gearboxes, so something tells me I've siphoned power too much, and stuff just isn't getting enough power. Although, this is fine. What have I siphoned that has made this go all bad? If I go here... Hello? What's going on with my gearboxes? Oh, we're not getting plastic casings. Mr. Plastic Casings, what is going on? We've got plastic pellets? Not enough, though. Is it this stuff? We're lacking MEG. Oh my goodness, this is like follow the trail of what's not working. And then this is not getting any more ethylene. And is this getting crude oil? Yes. Is it getting steam? Yes. Is it getting power? Yes. I'm confused. Is it because this is full? Is this not working? It is. That's full, though, of PTA. And acetic acid is fine. Oh my goodness, what is going on? Everything's like clogged up, but I don't understand where it's gone wrong. Is it this? Because this is the only thing that's empty. The ethylene going in here. And I think it might be because this is full. This plastic refinery thing. Should I just delete that? Oh, okay. That's concerning. I don't really know why that happened. So now everything's working again and we should be getting gearboxes. I need to keep an eye on that. Some ratio probably isn't ratioing properly. In fact, to stop that from happening, I'm going to delete more paraxylene. Because this is clearly just getting too much. I swear I did the ratios fine, though. This whole thing was like the most planned out build I've ever done. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what the issue was. We're just getting too much paraxylene. You can see it kind of very slowly going up. Yeah, it is just gradually climbing. That's so strange. Is stuff getting enough power? Like, this is fine. This is getting more than enough. That's so strange. Anyway, now let's see. Plastic pellets are full. Yeah, everything's fine. And we have gearboxes crafting again. Yes. Well done, everyone. We're doing so good. And now if I check over here, these are back on because we're getting gearboxes. It's just power. Power's the only issue. Like, these two aren't even being powered because I just don't have enough. I should probably just make another power thing, but I don't know what's good. What should I invest my time into? I need to see how my research points are doing as well. Yeah, so oh my goodness, that sucks. I want all 10 to be active by the end of this video, just continuously. Like, if we look at these ones, they are pretty much getting... Why is it switching off, though? Gearboxes? All right, gearboxes are taking a hot minute to catch back up after being clogged, but they will be fine eventually. I'm pretty sure that it is just power that's left to do. Time to build power station. I'm gonna go back to that engine thing that I did before. I think it's the large diesel engine. I know a lot of you are telling me to do other diesel engines, but this is the one that I know. So I'm just going to quickly do this now. Boom. We start off with 12 oil rigs. And these go into the liquid boilers, I think. Is that this? Yes. Let me just quickly sort out the piping for all of this. Now we need... Is it the gas refinery? I think... No, wait, what am I doing? It's the crude oil separator that you need. And I'm going to plonk that there. Okay, now it's time for the diesel refineries and the filter thing. I always forget the name of everything. The filtration plant. This goes here. That's fine. Now we just put it into the filtration plant there. We also have residue coming out this bit, which of course just goes into a gold fluid storage silo. Now, diesel refinery time. The only annoying thing about this power plant is that it requires a decent amount of power. So you're going to have to make like another power plant just to power this one. It's kind of painful. It is engine time. I've dragged power from all the way over there to power this just to let some crude diesel build up in the pipes. Now thinking about it though, I swear, what does this stuff use? Refined diesel and machine oil. Oh wait, yeah, we need machine oil. How do you get machine oil again? I forgot. Isn't that from filtering? What is it called? Why is nothing coming down here as well? Hello? Wow, nothing's coming out. What's going on? So we're getting hot crude oil going in, yet nothing is coming out. We're getting gasoline and residue. Hello? Oh, wait, the crude diesel is just building up here because the pipe wasn't done properly. Okay, yes. Let's actually get this going, please. So now we should be getting diesel, and then what comes out is something going to come through? I'm pretty sure it's refined diesel. And then I think that gets turned into the machine oil with the filtration plant. I think that's what this is. Refined diesel's going in, and then machine oil, boom. Okay. I'm pretty sure I need to make all of this again, and then that should be enough to power the big engine. All right. Both have been built. So we have loads of machine oil, loads of crude diesel, and this is all going to go into my engine. My large diesel engine. I think this can only do one, potentially. So crude diesel is there. And then machine oil goes in that way. So I'm going to need a junction there. All right, piping's done. We just need the filtered water now, I think. So we need yet another filtration plant. And then the water pump 2 going into it. Nice. Okay, I think this should work. All right, filtered water's going in. Machine oil's in. Crude diesel's in. And we're getting power. Yes. I'm pretty sure this should be enough to power all of this stuff. I mean, I hope it is. I'm tempted as well to make all of this run on itself. So to do that, I'm going to need another line. All right, I think that's done. Let me just delete these. You guys can go away. Thank you very much. Boom. Power. Yes. So this will go down. The way this engine works is that when it starts to run low, it does just kick back in again. So it's getting plenty of the stuff it needs. It will just drop and then go back up. So next step, we need to link all this together. Okay, all my power lines are lined up. I know some of you are going to say, Mr. CRIBZ, this isn't very space efficient, but you have to admit it looks pretty cool. It's just nice. It's like a rainbow. I like it. But yeah, so all these things are getting power, all from this one engine over here, which is kind of insane. And I just need to connect each and every single one of these up to the 2 research station 3s on each of these rows. Oh, this is so nice. Connect the last one and boom. Is that enough power? Oh, hello? Power? Why are the lights off? Is it not getting enough? Oh no, we're not getting enough gearboxes again. Oh, it's one issue after the other in this game. Is it the same thing? It is. This is just too full. That's kind of annoying, actually. I wonder if this thing needs to go into 2 plastic refineries. That could be it, but at the same time, I don't think maybe the ratios would be fine to do that. I'm going to try it. I'm just going to do it and hope for the best. All right, it's done. Everything should be working. It might just need a minute to catch up. Ooh, I saw active 9. That's not bad. I would like them all working, please. 10. Ooh. Okay, so we're almost there. I think it just probably will take a minute to catch up. Give it time. Give it time. And it should be fine. Oh, yes. Threshold 131,000. And yeah, so our cap is almost 400k, which is perfect because I need 250,000 and I'm on 187k, which is amazing. But yes, I think I'm done. I'm like majorly industrialisted out right now. My brain hurts. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you did, please leave a like and subscribe. And I hope to see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.